Está começando mais um Chá com Pimenta, o seu podcast. Hello everybody, I'm Anderson Rodrigues and this is Chá com Pimenta podcast. This episode in our podcast is called Rapidinhas do Pimenta, which means like a quickie with pimenta. My friend Reys will talk a little something about technology. For more episodes like this, follow us on Instagram, Chá com Pimenta Podcast. Hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope to see you later. Now, Reys, with you.
Hello guys, here who speak to you are Reys. I'm an architect of Microsoft Solutions, and in my spare time I play cook and drink wine, and I have the pleasure of making the global news stand for the podcast Chá com Pimenta with my brother Anderson Rodrigues. And especially on Tuesday, I have this meeting scheduled with you to talk about technology without needing a directory. And in this 40th episode of this Tips and Tricks 01, we are going to talk about home office. In current times, much has been said about this new modality. First of all, you must be thinking about what home office has to do with technology and our podcast 01. Well, I would say it has everything to do. After all this type of work in only possible thanks to the technology we have at our disposal since laptops, internet and conference call application. But today, I would like to speak not about technology needed to do home office, but about the posture and the responsibility that we have to be able to do home office. I begin by saying that home office is not home off. That is, the fact that you can work at home does not mean that you are on vacation or can do your activities whenever and however you like. A few months ago, I wrote an article on LinkedIn on this topic in my LinkedIn. Check it out, please. But today, given the new times, many companies have adopted this modality temporarily or fixed, as is the home of Twitter, Google, Facebook, and Microsoft, for example. The new technologies allow a person who works in the home office regime to be in direct and permanent contact with coworkers and even with superiors, or manager, or CEOs, CMOs, or ever, being able to receive instructions even if they are not at the company's headquarters. The main advantage of the home office is comfort. Depending on the area in which the professional works, such as creation, it is important that the person can be concentrated alone, without having to be formally dressed. In addition to do not have the face traffic, in addition to save expenses on rent, energy, telephone, and etc. Some disadvantages of the home office are that the person may lose focus on the job due to the varied work hours, which can be a day off for an entire day, but in compensations, having to work twice or much of the organization is professional. Well, here I will give 9 tips to have a better performance in home office. I have worked in this modality for more 6 years. Check it out. First, start your activities as if you were going to work. That is, keep your your morning routine. Have your breakfast, watch or read your newspapers, because keep update is necessary. Get dressed as if you were going to the home office. No need to wear a suit or a tie, but never wear pajamas. Being comfortable is not being missing. Your self-esteem will thank you. Keep in touch with your coworkers, not only by email but by any other means of communication, WhatsApp, Teams, Zoom, Slack, etc. After all, the coffee conversation has also been modernized. Okay? 3. And for doing the Teams, Zoom, etc., meets are not a means to control your teams. That is, do not schedule meetings beyond 2 hours during. If you are scheduled for a special need, plan a break during the session and communicate to everyone the start and the return time of the break. And always try to be as punctual as possible. 4. Eat meals. It's normally after or eating is part of your routine. Lunch should be done normally in due time and no quick meals or at your desk. In addition to the home office not being a home office, is also not seen of loss of good manners. 5. Try to keep your workday unchanged. If you work from 9 o'clock a.m. at 6 o'clock p.m., keep it. It's not because you are in the comfort of your home, bedroom, living room that you can work in additional hours as if there were no tomorrow. This organization is necessary so that you have time for private matters, family, study, or leisure, which can be very creative, and I take the opportunity to leave an excellent reading options. 6. Avoid scheduling meeting as early as the beginning of the day or as soon as you return for lunch or ending them 6 o'clock p.m. As remember that in the office you did not start your activities on time. Everyone has to check your emails, plan the day or review the day and the end of the day. And avoid extending meetings to lunch hours. At this time, there is often a need to make a lunch. 7. Try to have an exclusive space for work. It can be in the living room, in the bedroom, or small office, but have your own workspace that you don't need to share with other people in their house or go. That is, nothing to work on. Dinner table or pantry if you need to stop and eat it up at meal time, and if you have a space, keep it organized and clean as if they were your office desk. 8. Are you on call and the customer turn on the camera? Yes, connect yours. Especially if it is the first contact with your customer. Practically all platforms have the option of background application to hide the space behind you. It's necessary your customer see your face. Okay? And the last tips, 9. Have you had enough of your home office space? Why not act in the coffee? Home office does not mean just work from home, as anywhere with broadband it's possible to exercise your activity. In COVID times, it's not recommended, but when possible to leave your private office is a good option, there are several spaces co-working spread over any city in the world that are really cool. To work with, they have an excellent infrastructure. Well, guys, I hope you liked the subject. As I always ask you to like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay tuned because we have content every day with different subjects. 01 ends here, and until next time, thank you guys.